Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we are going to try and learn how to clean a vintage He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Mossman figure, because if you collect vintage He-Man toys you will know that pretty much every Mossman figure you find will be filthy and dirty. There's something about the flocking on this figure that just attracts every bit of fluff and dirt going. I've never actually cleaned one of these, so today we are going to have a go at trying to clean one up. I've got a few ideas of what to do, so let's get on with the video and we'll see what works. So here we go, here are two vintage He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Mossman figures, and these are both in a fairly sorry state. He's a great figure, he's basically Beastman cast in a green plastic and then flocked, and the flocking is the problem because the flocking tends to pick up all sorts of fluff and dirt. If I turn this guy over you can see he's got all sorts of fluff stuck in his fur. In fact, he's not the worst one I have. The worst one I have is this one here, but unfortunately this one is missing the head. He's actually sort of cosplaying as Fisto at the moment. You can see this guy's got all sorts of things stuck in his fur and we need to get that out. There's also another issue with the sort of glue that's used to stick the flocking on. It tends to migrate and get a bit sticky around the edges. So you can see on this guy here, his face is all sort of gunged up, and I think we can probably fix that just by sort of scraping off the bits that we don't need. But yeah, that's a sort of secondary issue. The first thing we've got to do is clean the flock and get all of the fluff out of it. Now you can pick some of it out just by sort of using your fingernails and pulling it away. And you can see there I've already started to get some of this fluff out, but that's a fairly slow process and you don't get all of it out. I do have some experience of cleaning flock because the toy Action Men, the later issue ones, all have flocked hair, and that tends to have the same problem. So the method I use for that, which is the first thing I'm going to try on Mossman, is just to get an old toothbrush and you very carefully just start sort of brushing away at the flock, pulling to one side, so trying to get the bristles into the flock, and you'll find that this will start to lift the fluff and sort of dirt that gets stuck in the flock. Again, it's a bit of a slow process, but it does seem to work pretty well on Action Man figures. So I'm going to give this a go a little bit on this one just to see how much I can get out of it. It's already starting to look a bit better on the back. It may take quite a long time though, so yeah, let me just have a quick go with this and see what happens. But otherwise, I do have a secondary idea that I have never tried before. So let's do this one first, and then we'll see if my second idea is any better. So after about 10 minutes I've got quite a little pile of fluff removed from this Mossman, and he's not looking too bad. It's certainly made quite a big difference. I've also started picking away some of the sort of excess glue around his face where the flock has sort of failed a bit and you end up with glue around the face. That just picks off with a fingernail, and getting rid of that has also sort of made him look a little bit better there, a little bit tidier. So yeah, the toothbrush does work. It's fairly time consuming, but it's worth doing and you can get quite a lot of that fluff off initially. For my next idea, we're actually going to be using some Velcro, because Velcro comes in two parts. You've got the sort of softer part, which is the loops, and then you've got the harder plastic part, which is the hooks. And I reckon if we get a bit of the hooked side of the Velcro and rub it on the flock, that should also start to capture some of the fluff. Because if you've ever seen Velcro before, you'll know that the hooked part often gets fluff stuck on it. It's just the way it works. So I've cut myself off a small piece of the hooked part of Velcro, and I'm just going to start brushing it over this second Mossman that I have here, and we'll see how much fluff we can take off this one. This Mossman doesn't have quite as much fluff on him to start with, but I'm hoping it will make quite a big difference. In fact, why don't I bring in the really fluffy Mossman I have here with Fisto's head, and we'll just give that a quick rub and see what happens. Oh yeah, I can see that is already pulling the fluff down. So I think this one might work slightly better than the old toothbrush. So let's give this a full go on this figure, see how much fluff we can remove. The Velcro has worked reasonably well actually. It's got a lot of the fluff out of the body. It's not quite as much fluff as was on this one, but it's certainly removed a lot of it. So that figure is already looking a whole lot better. There's still a little bit on there, and it's just a case of sort of picking it away as you go. But yeah, I think he feels a lot better. I now need to do a little bit of work on the head of this one. You can see the glue that held the flock on has sort of started to migrate around where the flock has sort of fallen away a bit. And it makes him look really, really dirty. So to clean that up, I'm just going to use my nail to carefully sort of pull it away from the face. It doesn't stick particularly well. I guess that's why this sort of stuff migrates, and it may be the age of it. So you can just use a nail to carefully pull it away. It does make, again, quite a big difference. Where he's looking really dirty, you can just pull that sort of glue off, and that immediately he looks a whole lot better. It really cleans the face up. So just a little bit of careful picking at it, and I think he will look, yeah, a lot nicer than he does. There's still going to be some areas that really are fairly sort of dirty looking, but I think, yeah, it will improve him no end. It actually turns out lighter fluid is quite good at removing some of this sort of gunk on his face as well. So I've just got some normal lighter fluid here. Just poured a little bit on his face, and then I'm using the blunt edge of a flat screwdriver to carefully sort of scrape away the remnants of the glue. And I think this figure is actually starting to look pretty nice. He was a very rough looking Mossman, but this is really starting to make quite a difference. Actually looks fairly presentable there. So I'm going to do the same on this one as well, because you can see there's quite a lot of sort of gunge and glue around his face. There's also some around his legs, which I think that also might help just clearing that up. So again, a little bit of lighter fluid just on the edge of somewhere like that. And I'll scrape the excess glue off just to sort of tidy up the edge of it. Yeah, it does make quite a nice difference. So yeah, a little bit more cleaning, then I'm actually going to give these a full clean with some hot soapy water. And again, I'm going to use the toothbrush to sort of scrape away some more sort of fluff and stuff that's stuck in the flock while he's wet with the hot soapy water. As you can see, that's made a really big difference. I've just cleaned off the gunge from around the face, around the top of the legs and his hands. And yeah, they do look a whole lot tidier. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually to give them a proper wash. So I'm going to use some hot soapy water and my toothbrush to gently clean all of the fur on them. I'm not going to submerge them because there are metal parts inside. These all have the spring waste mechanism, which is an actual metal spring. So you don't want to get water inside them because that will cause that to rust. So I'm just going to be using hot soapy water and sort of bringing it to the toy to clean it and not submerging them. So let's go and give these a really good scrub and see if that can remove some more of the dirt and grime from them. These have now had time to dry, and as you can see, they really are looking a whole lot better. It's amazing what you can do with just an old toothbrush and a bit of soap and water. I thought the Velcro would actually work a little bit better than it did. So for my mind, the best way of cleaning these is still to use an old toothbrush. Just give them a good brush down, then give them a wash with some hot soap and water and use the toothbrush again, and just keep going at it. And you can see after a while, you get rid of all the fluff and grime. Then you need to do a little bit of cleanup on the face, as I showed, just because some of the glue tends to migrate. And I've now ended up with two really rather not bad looking Mossman figures. They've still got a few issues on them, but overall they are very displayable pieces. So if you're going to clean a Mossman, this is how I would suggest doing it. An old toothbrush and some hot soapy water and just a bit of patience. And as you can see, you end up with something that doesn't look too bad at all. And considering how many of these figures I see that are really gungy and dirty in the bottom of rummage bins, you might as well grab one of those than spending more money on a better looking one, because as you can see, with a little bit of work, you can actually make them look really pretty good. good. So hopefully this video has been of interest to you. If it has, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it and want to help me out here at toy-polloi, then why not think about becoming a patron of the channel. You get early access to all of my restoration videos, plus access to an exclusive video series called On the Cutting Mat, where I show projects and restorations that you won't see anywhere else. So have a think about that, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.